Hello, Brovs. Hello, Brovs. We're back with the conclusion of Tamar by Robinson Jeffers. I think it's only about 1 page long, roughly. It's about 2 pages. No, 3 pages. Though it is not thought that the dead intervene between the minds and deeds of the living, that there are witnesses, if anything of their spirits with any memory survive, and not in prison, would seem as likely as that an exile should look longingly home. And the misface of that mother at the window, wavering, was but a witness, could but watch, neither prevent nor cause. No doubt there are many such watchers in the world, the same who Andrews, stepping like a thief among the cypress clumps an hour before, saw twist her hands and suddenly fling up both vaporous arms and sway out of the starlight. She now was watching at the downstairs window, old Ginny alone in the room, and saw as the dead see the thoughts more clearly than the cloth and skin. The child mind in that old flesh gathered home on itself in coils, laboring to warm a memory, and worked on by an effluence, petulantly pushing away the easier memories of its open time 40 years back, power flowing from someone in that house, belting it in, pressing it to its labor, making it shape in itself the memory of today's vision. The watcher saw it. How could she now? How could she know it? Or know from whence? A girl naked, no, wrapped in fire, filmed in white sheets of fire. Why, I'm like God, old Ginny had said. I see through walls. A girl naked, though clothed in fire, and under the arms naked, no hair. Ah, to be like her, probably cloth, hair burned off, displaying herself before a wild old man who appeared part of the joy. Ah, to be like her. Fire is so sweet. They never let me play with it. No one loves Ginny. Wouldn't fire be a father and hold her in his arms? Fire is so sweet. She hovered the hot lamp, sweet fire, sweet light. She held a rag of paper above it. Oh, dear, dear fire, come and kiss Ginny. No one's looking. Ginny's alone. Dear star, dear light, oh, lovely fire, won't you come out? Why is it turning black? Ah, come, hug Ginny. The hungry, beautiful bird hopped from its birdcage to her. I've got my star, ah, love, and here's more paper, and a little of Ginny's dress. Love, lovely light, Ginny so loves you. Ginny's baby, Ginny's baby. Oh, she screamed, and ran to the window, folded in a terrible wreath. And at her side the curtains danced into flame, and over her head the gasp that followed on a cry drew down a sword of flame to her lungs. Pain ceased, and thinking, Father, she dropped herself into the arms of the fire, huddling under the sill, and her spirit, unprisoned, filled all the room and felt a nuptial joy in mixing with the bright and eager flame. While from that blackened morsel on the floor, fire spread to the wall and gnawed it through, and the window glass crackling and tinkling, a rush of south wind fed the eagerness in the house. They heard upstairs that brutal arch of crying, the quick crescendo, the long drop, and the following moan. Will Andrews struggled to rise, and like a gopher snake that a child has mashed the head of with a stone, he waggled the blood clot of his head over the floor, gulping, You devils, you devils. Lee would have run down, but Tamar clung to him. The old man on his knees muttered to God, and old Aunt Stella, in no voice but her own, screamed. Then fire was heard roaring. The door leaked threads of smoke. Lee caught up Tamar in his arms and turned to the window, the cypress ladder, but his first step, blind, with the burden in his arms, the smoke in his eyes, trampled his murdered man on the floor, who, turning, caught the other ankle, and Lee went down, and Tamar so lovingly wound him that he could not rise, till the house was full of its bright death. Then Tamar, I will not let you take me. Go if you want. He answered, You devil, shall I go? You wouldn't stay. Think of your black-eyed French girls. We are on the edge of it, he answered. Tamar, be decent for a minute. I have my 3 lovers here in one room. None of them will go out. How can I help being happy? This old man has prayed the end of the world onto us all. And which of you leaves me? Then the old man, oh, what mountain? What mountain? What mountain? And leave, father. The window will follow you. But he, kneeling, would not rise, while the house moved and the floor sagged to the south, and old Aunt Stella, through the opening door, ran into the red and black, and did not scream any more. Then Tamar, did you think you would go laughing through France? And the old man, fierce light, have a pity, Christ have 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 pity. And Tamar, with her back to the window, embraced her brother, who struggled toward it, but the floor turned like a wheel. Grass grows where the family flowered, a hollowed lawn strewn with a few black stones and the brick of broken chimneys. All about there the old trees, some of them scarred with fire, endure the sea wind. Such a lovely midwinter read. That's all, bros. You have your fill of Jeffers yet? Well, you still have like a week left. All right, goodbye. Goodbye.